All right, there is tennis tonight, one way or the other, indoor or outdoor. Baylor men's tennis hosting NCAA first-round action, hopefully second-round action tomorrow. We welcome in Michael Woodson, Baylor men's tennis coach, on a game day. And, Michael, thanks for being with us this morning, dodging the raindrops. How are you?
I just got soaked putting up one of the signs outside for match day, but it was worth it. Excited to compete tonight.
Gotcha. Good. Good luck. And we said you're going to play either one way or the other, indoors or outdoors. Looking pretty much like indoors tonight now.
It definitely doesn't look good for outdoor tennis today. With the first match between Auburn and Santa Clara is at 3. I would think almost assuredly they'll be inside, and then we'll have to wait and see. The radar doesn't look great, but the good thing is that we have unbelievable indoor facility as well, and Hawkins, and so we're excited to rock and roll tonight, regardless.
Very good. I mean, love the Hawkins, love that facility. That's how we've been able to host NCAA, even NCAA championships, by having that building available. It's different, though, isn't it? I mean, you're in your outdoor season. You have to go indoors because of the weather. It's just a little bit different.
It's a little bit different. I think, for certain teams, they don't play inside as much. I mean, for us, it's a little bit more comfortable because we're used to the facility, but it is a little bit of a different game style, cleaner conditions, a little bit faster, pace of play and speed of the ball. And so, some small adjustments have to be made, but it's a place that we like playing in. And certainly the tight confines always make it fun for the players and the fans.
That's true. And normally we'd have to limit the number of fans. I would guess that'd be the case if you have to go indoors tonight.
Yes, I think we'll probably try to pack it, for 400, 450 people will be about the limit tonight, but hopefully we get to that point. I know some of our biggest matches, we've had lines out the door at Hawkins, and yeah. I would fully expect our fans to show up in a big way tonight. It should be a fun match.
Gotcha. Very cool. Tulsa, a team you know pretty well. You see them on a semi-regular basis.
Yes, we play them every year. We rotate home and away, and then they host the All-American Championships, which is a big tournament every fall. They usually come to our fall event, so we're very familiar with their team. We played them in January, and we won here at home, but I would say they've improved drastically since then. They have a guy that is now playing in the lineup that wasn't before, and they just ran through their conference tournament, winning the American with four straight wins against I think 3 teams that had beaten them earlier in the season. So wow. They're confident and hot. It's a tough first round match for us, and so we're excited. I think that's a great thing for the fans, but we certainly have to be ready for, I think, the toughest 4 seed in the whole tournament.
Oh, really? Yeah, tough draw then, huh?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. They're well coached and experienced, so it's gonna be a good match.
Got to tell you, I've got, when you mentioned Tulsa and we're talking men's tennis, great memories of Baylor's first ever team national championship was in Tulsa on their courts there in 2004. What a great memory that is.
No, it's incredible. I mean, I think the guys, on our team, the former players, everybody knows the history and just the tradition of success here at Baylor, and they led the way, first team national championship in school history. And so I think all of our guys that come in know that they have big shoes to fill, and that's why they come. They come because they want to be the best. They want to play the best and leave their mark on the history of Baylor tennis. So we've got some amazing predecessors that have done incredible things and have led to the success that we're having right now. So hopefully we can make some noise and put our names in the history books as well here this year.
Well, and you've continued that and built on that. 28th consecutive NCAA tournament appearance for Baylor men's tennis. That's a great legacy, isn't it?
It's incredible to think about, just especially with how tough it's getting now. There's so many great teams. There's so much incredible depth. Just the consistency that Baylor tennis is putting out, it speaks volumes to these young men and young women that are coming in and rising to the occasion. And yeah, it's a special place. It's an incredible university and athletic department, and so it's an easy sell in recruiting. But with the work that these young men, my guys, do to keep the legacy going and build on it is special. It's fun to be a part of.
Yeah, very cool. What about this time of year? I mean, it's win or go home time. Is there anything different in your approach, the team's approach, what you tell your guys? Anything different now than, say, a regular season match?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're really playing to have another day together,
Right.
and so for this team, this could be the last match this team ever plays together. The last time these guys all sit in the locker room together, play in front of our home crowd. It just means a little bit more, and they all take that very seriously. They all love each other dearly, and they want more time together. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing. But they also have big goals. They want to play on May 17th in Athens in the finals. And so, we, in order to do that, we have to kind of eliminate the ups and the downs and the emotions and maybe the off day, and understanding, different things are going to get thrown our way, and it's not always going to go how we want it to, but we have to continue to compete and stay focused and lean into the team aspect of what is typically an individual sport for them. And so it just means a little bit more right now. And my hope is, and I've seen this over the last several days in practice, that we're going to have a very focused, competitive group that's ready to do some damage together.
Very nice. Great regular season, great season continuing for you, and some Big 12 honors were handed out yesterday. Your team was very well represented there.
They were, it starts at the top with Devin. Big 12 Player of the Year is a major honor, especially when you've got multiple guys ranked in the top 10. I don't know how many nationally ranked players, probably 25, in our conference. So for him to go undefeated in singles and doubles play in the regular season of Big 12 play is really, really impressive. And I think he's very deserving of that recognition. I'm really happy for him and excited that he was able to see the fruits of his labor there with some national recognition. And then, all the other guys maybe get a little bit overshadowed, but they had amazing seasons too. I mean, Jean Boer went undefeated in singles play and at the number 2 spot, and Connor, in my book, newcomer of the year in the Big 12. So it's just been a stalwart in singles and doubles with an amazing record. So for those guys, along with Dev, to be all conference in singles was amazing. And our 2 doubles teams, Alex and Jean Boer, and then Connor and Luke getting all conference doubles, very well deserved. And even Calvin and Devin went undefeated at 3 doubles. And so I thought that we did well in conference play. And so it was good to see the coaches from around the conference recognize these guys. I think they're well deserving of it.
Very good. Congratulations on that. So the schedule today, 3:00 for Auburn and Santa Clara. Have you officially moved it indoors yet, or?
No, it's actually an NCAA decision. So we have a committee on the grounds,
Okay.
the head referee and the facilities individual, the NCAA site rep, but they ultimately will call home base, and the NCAA will make that decision. I would assume it will come around noon for the 3:00 match. And yes, I mean, as I'm looking out the window right now, it's looking pretty rough
Right.
out there.
Right.
But so it'll likely go indoors. That doesn't mean our match has to be indoors.
Right.
We can
Okay.
play outside, and so we won't make that decision until maybe 3:00 or 4:00.
All right. So folks, watch on social media, and BaylorBears.com will get the word out to you if that does go indoors. Then the 2 winners today would meet at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow looks great weather-wise, doesn't it?
Tomorrow looks beautiful, and I sure hope we're playing in that match.
Yes.
That would be wonderful. I think the warmest part of the day is going to be 6 p.m. tomorrow night. It looks sunny. It looks like a great day for tennis at the Herd. And so, really would be an exciting opportunity. We've got 4 great teams here, and so whoever plays tomorrow is going to be deserving, and it's going to be great tennis.
Very cool. Look forward to that. Look forward to today and tomorrow. And I hate to make you look and think ahead, but if you had 2 wins here this weekend, on to the next round, sort of the super regional round, and you're matched with LSU. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes. So long way to go, as you said.
Right.
If seeds were to advance, then we would play at LSU next week, and ours is very difficult with, like I said, 3 great teams, and I think Auburn's 20 or something in the country, and so they've had a great year, and the SEC's tough, but LSU has a really tough group too with Pepperdine and Michigan. We've seen Pepperdine, incredibly talented group, and so both of us are going to have our hands full to try to get through to play each other next week.
Gotcha. Very good. Well, focus on this one tonight. I know you are, despite me trying to lead you astray, but good luck against Tulsa this evening. And you got a great season going. Let's keep it going.
Thank you. Last thing I will say is we're doing free Chick-fil-A for the first 300 fans tonight, and it is free admission. So it's all waived. You don't have to pay to get in. So well worth it. Hopefully we can get a great crowd. It makes a huge difference for our guys. So thank you for
That's
having me.
great. Thanks for that. Coach, thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Good luck. Michael Woodson, Baylor men's tennis coach. How about that deal? Free admission, free Chick-fil-A to the first 300